What if your childhood toys didn't love you? They wanted to kill you. One of the most viral horror games of the last few years didn't come from a massive studio. It came from an abandoned toy factory. Poppy Playtime took YouTube by storm, with its eerie atmosphere, haunting characters, and unforgettable chase scenes. But this isn't just a jump scare machine. It's a masterclass in horror design, nostalgia, and internet-breaking moments. Let's go deep into what makes Poppy Playtime one of the most addictive horror adventures ever created, and why people keep coming back for more.
Now, this is cheating.
That's the dinner bell. Good luck.
The setup. Welcome to Playtime Co. The story begins with a simple message. You receive a mysterious letter telling you that the employees of Playtime Co., a once thriving toy company, have vanished. And the only way to find out what happened is to return to the factory. From the moment you enter the massive, decaying building, everything feels wrong. Toys are scattered everywhere, but they're lifeless, broken, watching you. The air is still, and yet, you can almost hear something breathing. The world building here is quiet but powerful. You don't get a full story, just scraps. VHS tapes, posters, strange slogans like, "Everyone deserves a hug." But the more you explore, the more you realize something happened in this place. Something monstrous. And then you meet Huggy Wuggy. Huggy Wuggy, the blue nightmare. That went viral at first. Huggy Wuggy just stands there. A 10-foot-tall blue plush doll with googly eyes, a permanent smile, and arms long enough to wrap around you twice. He doesn't move. He doesn't speak. He just watches. And it's that stillness that makes everything worse. But then he disappears. Gone. Just like that. And now you know he's hunting you. This section is pure horror gold. You explore dark hallways, reroute power systems, solve puzzles. All while knowing Huggy is somewhere out there. And then it happens. The vent chase. This single sequence became one of the most viral moments in horror gaming history. Huggy Wuggy emerges from the darkness, crawling through vents, popping around corners, his smile never changing. You sprint through metal tunnels, hear his footsteps getting closer. Closer until… slam! The door shuts behind you. Silence. You made it. But viewers? They didn't breathe the entire time. This moment was clipped, replayed, and memed across YouTube and TikTok. Huggy wasn't just a villain, he was a phenomenon.
They'll die. But it's still disgusting.
The GrabPack, horror meets innovation. One of the most brilliant parts of Poppy Playtime is your tool, the GrabPack. It's a pair of mechanical hands that shoot out like grappling hooks, letting you grab objects, power up machines, and solve puzzles from a distance. But the real genius? The way it adds tension. Because every time you use it to pull a lever or open a door, you're vulnerable. You're focused on the puzzle, but the monster isn't focused on waiting. This gameplay loop, solve, explore, panic, escape, keeps players and viewers constantly on edge. It's not just about being scared, it's about surviving while thinking. And because the mechanics are so visual, they look amazing in video. YouTubers can show off their skills, react to jumps, and give viewers that perfect balance of brain and fear. Chapter 2. Mommy Longlegs and the psychological horror twist. If Chapter 1 is about raw fear, Chapter 2 brings the psychological horror. This time, the factory opens up. Bigger puzzles, more story, and a new villain, Mommy Longlegs. She's creepy, elastic, playful, and pure nightmare fuel. Think of a pink, twisted spider doll hybrid that talks like a kindergarten teacher but acts like a serial killer. She toys with you, sets up games, encourages you to keep playing, or else. Her voice is sweet, but every sentence drips with menace. The musical memory puzzle, where you're trapped with a malfunctioning Simon Says machine while Mommy looms above you. Instant YouTube classic. The Huggy Wuggy mini-game, where smaller Huggy dolls pop out of holes in pitch-black rooms. Straight horror gold. And when Mommy finally chases you through her web-filled lair, stretching her limbs through tiny openings and screaming like a broken doll. That's when viewers lose it.
Hello? We go down here, and then we go get her.
The animation, sound design, and visual storytelling are terrifyingly good. And the more you explore, the more you realize Playtime Co. wasn't just building toys, they were experimenting with life itself.
Pretty nifty, huh? Security is very important to us here.
Lore that hooks. Viewers, what really keeps Poppy Playtime alive on YouTube is the lore. This isn't just a haunted factory. There's a deep, mysterious backstory. Why were these toys built? What experiments were they running? Who is Experiment 1006? What happened to the missing children? Creators like Game Theory, 1AF fans, and lore hunters have spent hours analyzing every clue, every VHS tape, every poster hidden in the shadows. And viewers love it. Every theory video racks up millions of views. Because Poppy Playtime doesn't give you all the answers. It lets you connect the dots, and people love solving the mystery together. So, are you brave enough to enter Playtime Co? Or will Huggy catch you in the vents before you even find your first tape? Tell me, what part of Poppy Playtime messed you up the most? Was it the vent chase? The baby Huggy dolls? Or Mommy Longlegs whispering your name? Let me know in the comments. Hit that like if you survived the factory, and subscribe for more nightmare fuel like this. Because this is just the beginning. Playtime's not over yet.